Hello everybody, I am Sacred and thank you for joining me in our let's play of Hearts of Iron 4. Всем привет, дорогие друзья! Меня зовут Sacred и давайте играешь Hearts of Iron 4 играет. Ja. Und hier sind wir noch einmal und herzlich willkommen. Ne? And let's continue. Well, the German one was quite funny. Well, Germans know that. Well, and welcome again. And Oswald Hammersley, well, I think that was a British fascist. But nevertheless, we are going to continue our let's play as the German Empire, as Wilhelm III, and with our strong ally, the Austrian Empire, and the, well, I wouldn't say strong, I would say the weak, really weak Ottoman Empire, because they just choose to release nearly everything of their land, how you see here. They released basically everything possible. Yeah, that's really not good. And it seems like they're all non-aligned, so Palestine as well. So I think no Israel here, although they still have a claim on the country. That's interesting. That's Palestine. And we were preparing, I think, a war against our Georgian, the Transcaucasian Republic. Yeah, I'm not actually sure if we'll get a cause battle against them. We won't, so we're gonna do that. Well, we can invite the Ukraine, so we are going to do that. Invite the Ukraine to the central power. So we have a battle line which stretches all the way from Estonia up to the Caucasus. We can push the Soviets clean and sweep. Plus we have the Polish armed forces helping us, which is well. Not bad, I'd say. They have 37 divisions, while the Soviets, they have far more. Well, I didn't hear of that guy, of Nikolai Bukharin. I don't know who that is, actually. Well, we have the multiple charge policy, which is alright in boosting our population. They have the unreformed family policy. India, unreformed. Well, if India had the multiple tribe policy, that would be quite interesting to see. The Manchurian Empire, Austria gains control of government of Montenegro. According to the Austrian newspaper, Die Presse, which means the press, the Austrian Empire has gained control over Montenegro's policy. The Kaiser proposed an ultimatum on the Montenegrin government, which he demanded more influence on members of parliament and actions exercised by Montenegro. The government saw itself forced to accept the ultimatum, otherwise the Austrian Empire would have initiated more aggressive Monte-Watts. Monte-Watts. That's Montenegro. Well, there. So that was funny. Like Monte-Watts. Well, the Habsburg monarchy. They're going to subjugate Serbia. Serbia has absolutely no military factories. Absolutely none. So yeah, they can go for it. And the French Empire, Empire Français, well, they are building up a strong army actually. That is, well, threatening. Threatening because Italy, will join. Oh, they're going to claim Libya. Oh, they got control of Libya. I mean, why Ottomans? You are okay. They aren't in the central powers even, so that's the main problem we see. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think of a swift war of knocking out the French. Yeah. What do you not think of a war which is about knocking out the French? I think we can go for it. Since they are on war economy already, it won't make any difference. Well, the USA is democratic, but the fascist, they're going to get fascist. We can't because of the manpower, yeah. But nevertheless, we have a war goal available, which we're going to execute. Conquer, call allies, and they'll go start invading. Yeah. So we are in war now. We are in war officially. That's the Ottoman Empire finally annexed them. Finally, well done Ottomans, well done. Well, they can get a they didn't accept or. Oh, okay. Kuban didn't accept. Well, that's interesting. Well, stupid from them. I was so sure that they were going to accept, but it seems like they didn't. Well, let's send the might of our army then. They should capitulate quite soon. And let's set the focus. Let's go for the reformation of Baltic states, Operation Vice. Let's do, I don't know actually, formation of Poland. I'll go for the Planungsphase 3 because I want to do Operation White. We got a foothold here, so we need to build really fast a naval port, or they will just starve to death. Naval base here will be first priority. First priority, I said, yeah. And I will push out with 2 divisions here. Not problems because it's mainly undefended. Oh, we're going to meet enemies, yeah. What Soviets? Motorstrakowa Divizia. From where did the Soviets come here? Well, that's rather interesting to see. Well, they're pushing us. Come on, come on. Oh, they shouldn't win it. The end of the Spanish Civil War. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, Krasnodar declare war, call allies. And execute all battle plans. It should be a swift push. Okay. Our war tension is 70%, 70. Well, then we can apply some new rules. For example, as we can do extensive conscription as well as the war economy. Yeah, it's great. Okay, yeah, now we have a really high manpower, which should be enough to beat the French. Yeah, the French don't have that high of a manpower, I think, so well, it's bad for them, for French. I don't know if I should add them. Yeah, I'm gonna add them one more artillery here. I mean, probably lots of, yeah, I have plus 73. It's well done from me. We are on the concentrated fire plans. Let me check. And army hard attack, army soft attack, recon, tanks, armor variants. I'm gonna go for that line because, well, I'm not gonna use tanks that's, well, intense, so I think it's the better choice. Come on, when is the naval port finally done? Building. Construction. Why aren't you building? Look, it isn't building, you see? Well, probably because it's contested, yeah. Well, I will tell this army to push towards Caucasus, to the Caucasus. Austria gains control of our Serbian government. Well, I like this mod. That's really, well, authentic to play. Here we did capture Krasnodar. Now we need to capture Grozny. And then they should capitulate respectively. Sevastopol, come on, the Kingdom of Ukraine, win the war against the bloody Ukrainian communists. Yeah, let's improve our equipment here. No, thank you. They are my poverty anyway, so it wouldn't matter if I would get it or not. The thing is, Poland would get these provinces, yeah, but they wouldn't have them as a claim, so I don't think it's really, well, helpful. Well, probably, because the Polish have a higher base manpower. Well, I don't know. But I'm sure of one thing: we need to eliminate the French threat. They are criticizing German hegemony. Liege de fasciste? Liege de fasciste. Oh, they want to go with the Liege de fasciste. Oh fuck, it's a race for the invitations, how I see. Well, they can't invite Ukraine, but yeah, I need to do Operation Weiss, then subjugate Belgium before the French do it. I hope I won't be too late there. It's a race basically. Well, the Austrians, they should be really helpful. Well, they should help us against the Italians. I think they'll be able to make a straight push into Italy because they are simply stronger than the Italians. Maybe not, not necessarily. No, I see that claims. Yeah, I see. Well, our troops did get squashed there. That's why we lost 59,000. We lost 59,000. We lost 4 complete divisions. That isn't really nice, I need to say that. It's bloody bad. But well, we'll win it at one point here. We are just killing our divisions. Look, they lost 73,000, so that's, well, far better to us. If we could capture only Grozny. We need to capture Grozny, the capital. I'll tell them to push from that line to Grozny, straight away to Grozny. That's a real horrible battle plan. Creation. Push like that, then into Grozny. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, poor divisions. I didn't want them to be encircled, but we don't have a choice there. What are the Brits up to actually? They have an unknown focus. The Americans are still democratic, but they are going for interventionism. Well, they decided with the fascists, so we can expect a fascist America. So basically we can expect everybody who was in the Allies against us. Isn't that funny? Well, it is, but that's how it is. Everybody in the Allies against us. So much to that, isn't it? Let's get some, I don't know actually. Excavation perhaps? Yeah, here. Can be always useful, or is always useful to be honest. Retreat of Grozny. Great. I'm gonna check their resources here. They have oil, tungsten, food. Do they have anything important? They have oil, steel, chromium. Oh, I think I'm gonna annex them, yeah. Yeah. Gonna annex them. Kuban and Stavropol. Maybe I'll let them there in Grozny, but they have oil, so... And I really want oil. I need oil. I'm sure. So I'll annex these countries here. Welcome to the Reich. Uh-oh, what? The USA joined the war? Well, that's interesting. So we are in war with the US as well. Well, that's really interesting. Well, we are in war with the US, guys. We are in war with the United States. That's, well... I didn't expect that. I thought like they wouldn't join anything, but they did, and well, then it's okay. Okay. They'll push probably really a lot because, you know, we have no divisions down below there, so they just push and push. The British Empire wants to help us. Okay, Britain, well, I don't want to make you hostile, so I'll go for it. Well, the French want to help us as well. Well, what's happening to you, French? Why is being so helpful? Well, oh, okay, I can. Well, seems like the French and British like us. Well, they are in the American Defense Alliance, ADA. Yeah, they are in it as well. Well, we should win the war swiftly. We lost 68,000 German soldiers lost their life in the pointless war. Some might say, but the war is pointless. We need lots of sport equipment and motorized equipment, I just see, so we should start producing them. And let's invade Ukraine. As well as, since we are invading Ukraine, we should do, well... Yeah, the British fight for us. Let's close the gap here. Why, well, the French are fighting for us, I didn't expect that. It would be funny if I could invite the French into our faction. Yeah, well, I really don't like to, but why are they helping me then? I mean, it doesn't make any sense, but okay. I'll go for it, can't complain about that. Well, yeah, we are pushing them really hard, That's the war how I want it should be. Let's cut off the port here. If we cut off their port, they should get no supplies from the sea and just starve out. There we go, we cut them out. Great. Yeah, what can I do? Political advisor here, armaments organizer, probably war industrialist. Since I really aim to build more military factories, I have 104 civilian, I need, and I have only 43 military, which is really a bloody low amount, so we need to fix that, we need to get the number higher, therefore I'm going to build them in the safe regions where, well, we can't get bombarded. Add mods now. Who's that? Austrian, oh, 59 divisions, well, Austria, okay, I can accept it gratefully, well, they really like me, the Austrians, they just gave me 59 divisions. Well, I am gonna give you a field marshal first off. Get von Rundstedt. And but I don't know actually where I should use you. But perhaps against the Italians. I don't know. I'm gonna assign you to the Italian front. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, they are there already. The area isn't oversupplied, that's good. Well, it's close about getting to, but not oversupplied yet, which is well acceptable. And well, the Ottomans, just poor Ottomans. I mean, they are so weak. There are so many provinces. I don't know why they did that. Well, they control this land here and this land, but that's it. They lost here all of their eastern provinces with vital manpower. Oh, and they got Baku as well. Oh, that's nice. So, are we ready for the cross-aid against the Soviet Union? Well, they are influencing the Transcaucasian Republic. But, well, it seems like they are justifying it against Japan. Well, that's interesting, because then their whole front will be exposed, but I don't have enough men. I have only a small army of 1.55 million, which is really small. Therefore, I'm not able to really attack them, as you see. That's the problem. Yeah, I really need to get more sport equipment, really. I have such a huge minus of that. Let's go and queue it up. Well, here I have 2 divisions here. I'm gonna assign them to the Soviet frontier though. And these 11, just in case, will stay here down below. And so Italy joins the Ligue du Fasciste. Well, here, just a line of defense here. These 18 will go against the Soviet frontier. Actually not straight away, so the Soviets think, okay, he isn't doing anything, which I want them to think, so a bit later, a bit more at the back. We're inviting Ukraine. Then we have how many troops available for battle? Well, 11 up to 27 isn't really that much, but okay. I mean, what should we do about that? Well, Sweden is staying democratic as well as Norway, but I mean, the democracies are really dying out here in the world, I think, yeah. They're really dying out in the world. The USA is still democratic, but I think they are drifting towards fascism. Well, but they'll not be fascist until 1942. Well, that's a thing. Good for them, I guess. Yeah, here our troops in Africa, we have 17 divisions down below here. And yeah, we can stop in training. Well, South Africa has lots of divisions, 42 up to 45. But they will not attack us, because they are democratic, and therefore not go to a union with the British Empire, I think at least. Yeah. So that isn't a problem, they shouldn't propose a threat. The Anschluss of Austria. What? Oh, that's only a event, yeah. Did they join us? They didn't. Really? Really? Wow. Yeah. Well, whatever. Let's go for Westphal Industrial F40 Operation Weiss. We can do so many operations here, that's quite fun. Yeah. Well, the Ukrainians didn't join the war, which is really unfortunate. Do I need to conquer them on my own then? Well, I think so. Well, I have 59 divisions ready from the Austrians, so I think I'm going to put them in use. They are being guaranteed by the US. And they really don't want to join our faction. Well, they are a monarchy already, so... Well, okay, I don't know actually if I should stop the justification or not. Well, the Soviet Empire here, they have really lots of troops. Yeah, I don't have so many because I simply need so much sport equipment. Especially for reinforcements, because they just died, they died a lot. Well, I need to expand my industry, that's the only thing I can do, I think. Yeah. I mean, that's quite bad actually, because I have the French on my side, the Italians, the British, the fascists here, and then I need to fight against the Soviet Union as well. Which will be a long war, but they have a vital industry which I really need. Therefore, it's really, well, hard to say who do we want to attack. Well, I would say my main enemies is the French Empire and Italy, that's one thing. But, you know, I need troops. Operation Weiß. It's down here, subrogate Belgium. I don't think they'll accept actually. Let's see. Probably not. I'm gonna increase the relations with them, because they might accept them, I don't know. It would be nice to have them just without the doing war, I think, so yeah. That's what I aim for. First place. You got decryption, and you know, if we get decryption we need to get, guess what? Well, encryption as well. What can we use here? We have export focus, war economy, free press. Free press, we have propaganda. Well, I think I'm going to go for propaganda, because the division recovery rate plus 10% is really nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for propaganda. So our troops are even better. Oh, the Italians pulled off some of their troops. Why are they in war against Zimbabwe? Probably, yeah, they are deploying them all in Albania, which I can't understand why. 2,800 and 4,900. It's so much. It's just, yeah, I didn't expand my industry. Well, let's see, we are only at 9039, so therefore we need to wait, I guess. Yeah, we need to wait, I'd say. I said, Principality of Crimea. They are our puppets. Yeah. Exclamation. The US. We are in war with the US. I have actually no plans. Well, we can't invade the US from that range, can we? Think, no. In Mexico, they are all on the line and getting more and more democratic. Oh, well, I don't know really. I'd really love to knock the US out, but well, the French won't help us. Okay. I'm gonna accept their help. And also I'm gonna build more sport equipment as well as more motorized equipment. Yeah, I have a good surplus of these, so I'm gonna cut them down by one line each. There we go. And yeah, we can build more military factories. Amazing, amazing. Yeah, let's maximize our capital region. Would be good things here in the east. They really don't like us. The Belgians did how many troops? 24 up to 35. Well, they are democratic, but I really need a front line against the French. Because having a wider front is always in my interest, you know, that's the problem. Well, let's do here reformation of Poland, let's finish. Or maybe get a better industry up, because that's what we need as well. Okay, let's do the reformation of Poland. Yeah, fuck it. Well done, US. Well, I'm thinking of a plan against how to invade the US, but well, their fleet isn't that strong, that's one thing. Well, the American threats, I really didn't want to go to war with them, but that happened now, and we need to well handle that. Here, justification for Ukraine is finished. Well, let's against us. Oh, Italy is justifying against the Austrian Empire. Well, look to that. Well, I hope they're going to make war. I really hope that. Well, nice. Yeah, I need more sport equipment for now. Lots of more. Oh, the Soviet Union and Japan joined the Commonwealth. Japan joined the British Commonwealth. Well, I mean, the Soviets might be a good friend actually against the fascist threats. So, I have no intentions of conquering the Soviet Union yet. Yeah. I might consider of signing a non-aggression pact even with them. I call the war against China. We will lose 20% national unity. Oh, well, I'll accept. Oh, what? China joined the Konstitucijski Intern? Therefore, we are in war with the Soviet Union. No. We will be. Okay, I was talking about not to going to war with the Soviet Union, but now we are, so well, okay, okay, I was just talking, yeah, the Soviets might be a good friend of us, you know? Never mind here, I'll conquer the damn dank out of the Soviets here. It's 2 hour extended here, if only 18 troops there. Push to Stalingrad. Stalingrad! Here, I will... You know what, here, I don't think they'll join me, so yeah, I'm gonna start these divisions, let them join this army. Except you. Okay, only 5, now you go there. We stand together, now it's only a question of time of the Soviets joining the war. The Polish here, Heimfront. Let's name this Ostfront. Ostfront, which means you might know Eastern Front. Assign Günther von Klüge. A big front line here, and they will straightforward line of battle. Moskva. Well, 3 stages. Okay. You are gonna get 49 divisions here. I really don't have. I have way too low divisions. Way too low. Because of the bloody. You know what? I'm gonna do some measures here. I'm gonna remove the. What? Signal company. Yeah, I'm gonna remove the signal company here. Well, I really want to keep it though. Okay, I'll keep it here. We have low divisions, but powerful ones then. It's fine. That's the thing what we'll do. Whatever. Non-aggression pact with the British Empire. Okay. No. Well, I am preparing against the Soviets, but the Soviets aren't going in. Non-aggression pact. Let's do a reformation of the Baltic states. Well, come on, call in the Soviet Union, call them in. Because this province, then the Polish got that. Yeah, we divided up that poor province there. Italy declared war on Greece. Come on, Greece, join the Americans. So the Americans will fight here. But they are, of course, not joining the Americans. Because of several reasons, I guess. I need sport equipment still. I need so much sport equipment. That's rather a joke. Or whatever here. If you need it, we'll need it. Nothing to change about that. Get it up behind the line here. Non-aggression pact from... Oh, Africa is upper side, so they are fascists, yeah? So fast. We can invite Greece. Do I want to invite Greece? Yeah. Liche de fasciste, but that would mean I would fight a war on 2 fronts. But that's the thing what I search for. Yeah, I'll go for it, I'll pull the troops away Well, I really don't know. Well, I'll look how it goes. Yeah, 106 against 18. I'm simply can't, if you see. I need to build more troops, firstly, that's the crucial thing. Yeah. Oh, they joined the Ligue du Fascistes. Ligue du Fascistes. Yeah. Well, at least the Brits won't fight against us. That's a good thing. Let me check then here. We have 17 divisions down below in Italy. Really good ones as well. So I'm gonna spread them out evenly. 24. The half will go against France and the other half against Italy. Well, at least the Brits won't rally up against that force, so that's a good thing. Let's go. Push the French Empire. And get them a, well, not so good general. Because, well, in case of war, it will be mainly marching through the land only, so, you know. Okay. Well, Greece is fighting well the Italians. Well, the French, they have way too many troops, this is the problem. Way too many troops. Ukraine is just thinking it's Poland, that's a good idea, Ukraine. Well, there we go. I need to honor the call of our Italian brothers. That's it. Just... That's it. Yeah, Field Marshal. I don't have any Field Marshals, great. Field of von Bock, you will get a Field Marshal. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna use all of the troops here to push against the Italians. There we go. Yeah, Duchy of Livonia. I could, nice. I'm gonna let the Ottoman Empire. We stand together. Call allies. The Duchy of Livonia, are they our puppet? No, they aren't. Are they in the Central Powers? Oh, that's at least one thing. Oh, they won't help us. I don't accept that. Well, we aren't war against Italy, so let's push their colonies at least. Yeah, it's kind of free there, nothing there, so let's push. Well, there we go. Now they call them the Soviet Union. Now that's a multiple front war. That's what I meant. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I am in war with basically everybody, if you see here. No. It's... and with only 1.5 million troops. Is that to believe, guys? Well, I really hope you enjoy our Let's Play, at least I do. Well, we are in an unexpected situation, well, which Hitler was as well, look to that, but that's alright, that's fun. I'm Sacred and I am out, thank you for watching me, don't forget to like and subscribe, and peace.